But what's the impact of a drought like this on home sales, especially lakefront homes?
Well, for the lakefront homes, the problem is a lot of people who buy lakefront homes are people already out and about on the water or boaters. And without a lot of boat traffic, there just doesn't generate the same amount of excitement about living on the water, obviously. So we're losing out in that respect. Also, a lot of these homes that are on the water, literally, their docks are in the mud. You don't see any water, so that doesn't do very well for them. We were pacing well ahead of 2011 through June on waterfront properties sold. And now, in about the last month, you've seen that our numbers slow down to 2011 numbers, where we were almost doubling 2011 numbers. Now we're back down to the 2011 numbers.
And how does this affect home sales even into next year? Because you said that really people buy homes lakefront usually by July or so. So
right.
How does this go into next year? How does it affect you?
Well, we're lucky in that most of the home sales, if you're on a waterfront property, usually those people want to get in by boating season. So you see a lot of people close by Memorial Day. So luckily this drought happened later rather than earlier. But now into 2013, if the water doesn't rise and we're looking like this next year in March and April, it's going to kill 2013 sales.
What about some of the neighborhoods? You were talking about the competition of Geist. I mean, if people don't live at Geist and they see this, where else are they going? What's our competition?
If we lose out to, I always like to ask a realtor, okay, where did your people end up buying? Probably our toughest competition in the Geist area is over in Carmel. And we have throughout the Geist area, we have the watering ban. While our neighborhoods and grass are nice and brown looking, Carmel stays looking nice and green. And it's hard to compete when you're going through a neighborhood that's all green looking compared to our neighborhoods that are going to be browning up. If they haven't already, they will be within the next week or so. So it's a big problem just how the neighborhoods appear when people first come in.
And what are you seeing too as far as open houses and activity around open houses, especially on these lakefront homes like these two you've got?
Well, needless to say, when it's 100 degrees outside, people don't usually feel like going and let's go look at 7 open houses today. So our open house traffic is down, and not everybody obviously who's coming through an open house is going to buy a house, but open houses help generate excitement for the market. And with open house traffic down, because people don't want to go looking at houses, that hurts the whole market. And again, our July numbers are not as good as they were looking through June. And I'm afraid with this hot weather and again the drought, that's just going to keep hurting all the activity, be it open houses or people just wanting to go out and look at houses with you, even though they might not be ready to buy. Those type of lookers just aren't out there right now.
And the last question, how does this impact home sales just in general in the Geist area? I know you talk about lakefront homes, but does this affect the people that don't live lakefront and trying to sell their house?
Absolutely, because again, people aren't wanting to go out in 100-degree heat. That's going to impact everybody. Now, obviously, the people who are being transferred, they've got to buy a house anyway, but the majority of people who are buying homes anymore aren't transfers. They're just normal people looking to either buy up or maybe scale back. And those people just don't want to go out in 100-degree heat, so you're not seeing a lot of activity from those people. So yeah, it's going to hurt all the houses.